British Airways, BBC, Lufthansa. Class, culture, history. So anyhow, I'm making a video about why I bought this car over the Ferrari or the Bentley or a new Panamera for that matter, because this is pure British engineering and I'm so proud of this brand, and I should have been proud a long time ago for it being so amazing and so British. So I'll go out, take it for a drive and find somewhere nice to film the video, because as you can see there's not much space in my drive. As requested and as promised, I'm making a video about the Aston Martin in detail to show you the inside and the outside and various things in it. Now, as you know, I've been going through a lot of dilemma in my head as to which car to buy. I wanted to replace the Panamera with something else, and I was thinking either a Ferrari, a Bentley, or another Panamera or an Aston Martin. So having done a couple of weeks of research and going around looking at other cars, test driving them, experiencing them, and I realized that the kind of person I am and for what I want, Aston Martin is the thing. Now, in my head, I would compare a Ferrari and an Aston Martin because those were the two shortlisted. So it was either a Ferrari FF or an Aston Martin repeat, because I do want the tiny little rear seats because they come in handy from time to time. And when I compare the two cars, I think the Ferrari for me is like a flamenco dancer with red dress and black shoes and a lot of tap dancing and a lot of sex appeal and glamour, and Aston Martin on the other hand for me is like a swan. And actually it has the swan doors that open up, which is quite cute. But it has that class and culture, the British heritage. It oozes of understated elegance. It's not loud unless you want it to be. But it's just everything about it is beautiful. The interior, the leather, the finish, I can't even begin to describe how beautifully this is done, and I've not sat in another car that is as good as this. Maybe a Rolls-Royce, but then that's a completely different league of a car. For me, this is epitome of quality, comfort, power, elegance, class, everything rolled into one. It has all the latest gadgets and things that you need. This is a perfect car for me. So far I've had it for nearly a month. I've done about 600 miles on it, and the Porsche has been parked since I got this. I think I took it out once to have it washed or something, because I just want to drive this car every day and I want to go to different places in it. It's just so great. It's powerful and fast when you want it to, and it's just calm and elegant and just glides through everything otherwise. So it just does everything. The outside is so beautiful, the curves, the angles. I can't think of anything that's wrong with this car. Maybe that's like an overstatement, because I'm sure over time there'll be things about it that will annoy me, but so far I'm just absolutely delighted. And I'm a bit annoyed with myself because I should have looked at it sooner and bought an Aston Martin years ago. I always thought of them as older people's cars. Well, now I'm an older guy, so maybe that's how it works. And I never thought they were sporty enough. I thought of them as GT cars, cruisers, but not very sporty cars. But this is just beautiful. So I'll put the key in, but I won't start the car. And switch on the sound system. beautifully done. The navigation pops up and the map shows you the speed, the traffic cameras, the traffic, just the usual stuff. It just works. You don't need it to be overly fancy. And then you have the park reverse, the key, sat nav, aircon, and you have the traction control off, the damper controls, the sport mode, and then you have the heated and cooled seats.